Hi, this is Ryan with Pig Brig Trap Systems, here today to do a demonstration on using the lashing technique to repair your Pig Brig Trap in the event of damage. So in a previous video we did a repair on just minor cuts to maybe 1, 2, possibly 3 pieces of twine in the mesh and how to repair that just using simple twine. Today's video is for much larger repairs, so as you can see, I've already kind of trimmed this up, but there was some damage to the netting here. You want to clean up the area that's going to be repaired by trimming off the loose ends, and you want to create either a rectangle or a square. The next step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut a panel that is 1 mesh bigger than the hole that you're trying to repair. So for this one, it's 5 mesh wide by 5 mesh deep. And we do offer repair panels and kits on our website. Each kit comes with 2 24-inch panels, a needle for sewing the repairs in, and some twine. So today I'm not going to use the needle. I think it'll be a little bit easier for you guys to see just using my hands instead of the needle obstructing the view. So once you've got the panel cut and the ends kind of trimmed, and I did go ahead and burn the ends just so that they weren't fraying, you can secure the panel in place by either using hog rings or just a couple simple pieces of twine. And so I'm just going to basically put a couple half hitches in there just to hold this into place. You can see that I'm doing this on basically just one of our yard tables. Kind of goes on the porch, but it's a little easier if the net's hanging or it's laid out flat. I've got a piece of melamine laying underneath here today just in hopes that it allows you guys to see this a little bit easier. I'm not going to put that there because that's where I'm going to start. So anyways, I'll get this tied in and then we'll go ahead and discuss the lashing technique and how to go about repairing your net. So when you lash this in, what you're basically doing is creating a bond between the repair panel and the netting. And like I said, you're going one mesh over where the damage occurred. And so to start that out, and I've just got a small piece of twine here, what you're going to want to do is create a slip knot. So basically just a very basic slip knot. You're going to go under, over, and through, and cinch that down just below the knot where we're going to start. So once that's cinched, make sure you pull it tight. You're going to finish it off with just another half hitch. So just put another half hitch in there to get that started. Going to pull this down. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 wraps around the first square of mesh. So you're basically a diamond across from where the repair starts, 1 mesh out. You're going to make 2 wraps, 1, 2 through the first mesh, get the 2 pieces of twine together, skip the knots, come under and through the loop. That's called a closer knot, and so what that's going to do is that's going to stop that up there. So get that, pull it tight, and then you're going to basically create a half hitch on the other side. So you're going to you lashed around 1, 2 loops on this, 1, 2 loops, went to the next series of mesh, created a half hitch, cinched that down to hold everything together, and now you're going to come back down and put a half hitch here. Lock that side down, and another half hitch on the other side where you created the closer knot. So you're going to come back through and cinch that down. And you're going to continue to do that around the perimeter of your netting. So basically we'll do that again. You're going to come around twice, kind of hold your fingers in there to make it look nice. Come back around, so you got 2 loops around that series. You're going to come through and create that closer, so it's just a half hitch on the other side where you haven't done the loops. You're going to kind of pull that down and cinch that up. And then on the same side where you created the loops, another half hitch. And then where you created the closer knot, you're going to do that again, which is basically a half hitch on the other side. And you're just going to take that and tighten that down and do another series of 2 loops. 1, 2. Create the closer on the other side. And this is a little bit easier if you do have a needle, but like I said, I think it's a little bit easier for you guys to see with just my hands here. Come back to where you made the wraps. You're going to do a half hitch. And then another half hitch on the other side on top of your closer. So basically it's just going to come down, that come off. And we just keep working our way up all the way around. If you end up, it's a little hard when you're just using pieces of string like this, because you're going to end up tying off more times than would be necessary. If you use the needle, you can put quite a bit of twine on there, and you'll have plenty to go around a small repair like this. But in order to make this so that you guys can see well, I'm just going to go through. You can pull this off on top, tie that, 1, oops, get that off there, 2, right, we're going to create the closer on top, and that's going to be a single piece of twine now. So it's going to go around just this single piece of twine to cap it. It's going to come along the bottom, do your half hitch here, slide up, capture that, and then here, and then I would probably finish this off with another knot or 2. You could obviously continue on if you had a needle to sew that off, but since I'm just using this by hand, just go ahead and trim that, and I'll likely burn that at the end. You can trim the end off here. But essentially, this shows you what the repair looks like. And you just continue on all the way around, and that creates a very, very strong repair to your netting. It's as strong as the netting itself when brand new. So no worries about putting a repair in. If you really want to go overboard, you can go through and lash around the inside as well. That is not needed. We want to make sure that there is plenty of structural integrity in case one of these knots slip, that you don't create a hole. So we go one mesh beyond where the damage occurred. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions, please contact us at 833-744-2744. Extension 2 gets you to trap support, and we will help you out any way we possibly can. Hopefully this video was helpful, and we look forward to seeing your catches. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Remember, stay safe and happy trapping.